So starting the episode off yawning. Man, this is going to be a good one, isn't it? But it is, though. So first of all, Justimon Satan Mode is still here. I don't know how many episodes I'm going to just like start out with saying that. But for right now, he is here. I'm very happy that he is. That's pretty much it. I had a quick battle with Humulus, and I whooped his ass! But, I mean, he only had, like, I think, Ophanimon, and I have Justimon Satan Mode, so it's not exactly fair. He was also getting pretty bad rules. But it was fun. It was really fun. I'm happy that, you know, I could experience a real quick fight. Because not many people are running their minis anymore and stuff like that. So, yeah. I can't exactly relish in the fact that I have Justimon Satan Mode fully, like I can't fight people, but I mean at least I can enjoy it. Here's something really cool, really quick update. I didn't know this, but there's a newer guide on how to make your own decom, because I feel like I keep forgetting to mention this, which I do. You can make your own decom. So this is a decom that was made by Blue for me, and it's on a breadboard using some wires and an Arduino Nano. And Arduino Nano is what you need whether or not you're making one yourself or someone's making it for you. That's just something you definitely need. It's one of the things. That's kind of where that's the brain of the whole operation, essentially. So you know, I'm not an electrician guy. I'm not really smart. But in all seriousness, I really don't have much experience with electronics and technology. So I remember when Uni and Blue first came to me about this whole project, I was extremely interested, but I was very taken aback by the fact that you had to kind of make it yourself, because I'm not really good with that. I don't really trust myself with wiring stuff yet. You know, I do want to get into it. It's a hobby I would like to pick up, but it's not one I have the time or the equipment for or the know-how. So, like I said, thankfully Blue sent me a decom so I could show off online in its kind of preliminary early stages. And you can make one. It's always been an option. And there is a list of parts in Blue's Google Doc about online. There is a guide on how to make a decom and work to get all the parts. You can still get all those parts, but there is a newer diagram that shows how to put it together, and it's a lot more simpler. It looks like there's less wires involved too. You still need a breadboard, still need the Arduino Nano, but the wires that are required is a lot more simpler. So Xanthos just showed that off on the Discord, and yeah, so that's great. So like I said, if you are into that kind of stuff and you do want to make your own, you can make your own decom. You do not have to commission it if you don't want to, but when you do commission it, whether it be a Digivice helper or a decom from Xanthos, you know, you're just helping out a fellow member of the community, you know, so it is a cool thing to do. Also, you know, me personally, the reason I got the Digivice helper I mainly got because it comes with the app, and that's kind of the bulk of what you're paying for, if you ask me. I think it's part the device, but mostly the app, because I've talked to the seller and he's not exactly comfortable with just giving the app out by itself, sadly. But with the decoms, especially with Xanthos' decoms, you're getting like a really nice, well done piece of equipment, along with the Digivice helper too. But Xanthos has just had this different aesthetic to it that I really do appreciate. So just keep that in mind. And then my decom has not come in yet. I'll let you guys know when. Big, super huge announcement. I'm sorry, I swear I'll get to these in a second. Big, huge announcement. EMS and SAL, Japan Post, are not sending out any more orders out to America. So that really does suck. And I don't know why they picked America specifically. I get, you know, there's the virus. We all know that. It's affecting everything. And it's just getting, yeah, it's affecting more and more as the days go by. But the thing that I'm just confused about, like, why, like, I understand if you wanted to cut down on packages from you know, non-domestic packages coming in, but going out, like, I don't get that. I really don't. But I don't know everything that goes on in that, you know, in the post office business and whatnot. So maybe there's something I just don't know, and I will admit that. But, you know, from my understanding, I don't understand why. I don't really get why they would do that, but regardless, that is a thing from now on. So if you have things currently with a middleman that only ships Japan Post EMS style, you know, get them shipped to you ASAP, because I think Friday is the day where it's like no more. So starting Friday, no more packages are going out from Japan Post at all, to America at least. And most of my fans are, most of you watching right now are from America. So I just wanted to let that out there. Oh, there's other countries listed on there too. I think the only country that's not listed is Canada for some, and that's why I'm even more confused. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. My order that I got from Japan You Want was through DHL, and Japan You Want currently knew this was happening and automatically just made it so that you can only order, when you order from Japan You Want currently, it's all going to be shipped through DHL. DHL is more expensive. However, I've always used DHL, so this is really nothing new to me. And from what I've been hearing, DHL is not going to be affected by this at all. So if you're still buying stuff from Japan, you just have to make sure that you have to, you know, let the seller know that you're from America and you want things through DHL, and just pay the extra money in shipping. It's going to probably be an extra $15 to whatever you're ordering. But it gets to you quicker anyway, so it's really not that big of a deal. But that is the current going-ons right now. So if you do have something pre-ordered, make sure you change your shipping to DHL if you can, and if you can't, I hope the best for you, because I really don't know what's going to happen. So let's jump into this. Last night, I was finally finishing Evangelion. I did it, guys. Are you happy of me? Oh. I did it. I finished Evangelion. It was good. I did enjoy it. When I finished, I was just thought to myself, about damn time. I did very, very much enjoy it, though. It was a very enjoyable experience. It got really crazy and introspective and stuff. I quite like the TV ending. End of Evangelion's ending I like too. I don't subscribe to the theory that those are two completely different endings. I believe they're both happening at the same time, relatively speaking. That's just me. And yeah, now I gotta watch the Rebuild movies. I'll do that later, because right now I want to finally finish Fully Cooley, which I've never finished. I got up to like episode 4 out of 6, which is embarrassing. But yeah, so I want to finish that, and then, you know, try to really knock away at my backlog, starting with the bona fide classics. So yeah, we have Ophanimon X, because while I was watching Evangelion, I heard all this beeping. I was like, what the fuck is all this beeping? I was like, what the hell is all this damn beeping? And then, of course, it was my Digimon. So yeah, they evolved. So we have Ophanimon X. I was confused. I thought this was Angelomon X, but no, this is Ophanimon X, obviously, because this is a Mega. Why would it be Angelomon? But she looks cute, so that's cool. Ophanimon Fall Down Mode X was on the X2, and then Ophanimon X is on this one. I like that between the two, because we get a lot of evil Digimon on the X2, and then we get their good forms on this, because we also had Cherubimon evil mode. I forgot the actual term for it, but the evil Cherubimon, and I mean, now we have the good Cherubimon on this one too. So as you can see, this is not... Actually, this should be Cherubimon. This is not Cherubimon, because I don't have them unlocked, it seems. So, like I said, I do need to do more battles and whatnot. I gotta complete the Coliseum. I've been slowly chipping away at it, because again, I do want to kind of explore these before they get really, really complicated. So I'm at area 30 currently, out of, I believe, 45. So, yeah. She's cool. I like her. I like her a lot. When she sleeps, she actually has the cot, the classical cot from the OG Digital Monsters and the Digital Monsters 20th. Wow, that's beautiful. Oh man, that looks way better than a sprite. I'm not crazy about a sprite, I gotta say. Doesn't really look like Ophanimon at all. The art of the actual Digimon themselves, beautiful. Sprite I'm not too crazy about. I like Ophanimon Fall Down Mode sprite. I know Fall Down Mode X's sprite a lot more. It represents the character better, the actual art. Whereas this, it's a very, very simplified version, but it is still nice. Over here, I was confused, and I was like, who is this? And then I was like, oh my god, it's Justimon X! I'm really happy about this. Justimon, I like a lot. He's just a massive Kamen Rider, pretty much. Got a big old fist, got the scarf. It's really cool, and this one seems like it's based off of Rider Man. Rider Man is a Kamen Rider who's, like, his hands can change. He has, like, this kind of hand change gimmick where they can change, like, different types of, stuff. And it's only one hand, actually. And it has different, like, forms. There's another Kamen Rider that has a similar gimmick, Super one, but that's both of his hands, whereas this one, it's one hand, and his face is exposed, like Rider Man, so I think this is more of a Rider Man reference. But yeah, he's super cool looking, and I'm super happy that I got him. And yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Rider Man, I just literally call him Rider, Justimon X is almost guaranteed to become Ophanimon X, so we might be able to show off Jesmon GX, which I'm super hype about, and that one's getting saved. And definitely I'm saving that one, because that's, oh yeah, looking cool, looking sick. Look at that giant fist. Holy crap. Holy crap. Sick. Let me see it again. Can you do it again? One more big old blast? Come on. No, okay, we'll do it again. So yeah, all we have to do now, pretty standard, get them both to level 10, and from there, we're going to zoom in on the camera and look at that. I'm just kidding. Having troubles again with the dang. I'll watch the video myself, like when I'm editing, and notice that like it's really not out of focus. I think it's just the fact that the screen is a bit more faded. Like I said before, it's a bit more faded. So maybe I just don't have the right, probably just don't have the right settings on my camera to like capture the screen properly, and it's making it look like faded and like not in focus, when in reality it is very much in focus. Could be the light too, which is again kind of coming into the settings. But anyway, I'm super happy about Justimon. He's really cool. It's really cool that we have him, and let's just do a battle with him again. Oh wait, no. Let's show off his like big old blast. Yeah, boy. That's cool. It's a really cool effect too. I think I've seen another Digimon with that super blast too. Can't put my finger on it, but someone else has that blast. They have been reusing the big ol' super blast, but I don't really mind because they're all pretty cool, and some of them have unique ones and some of them don't, and it's okay. That's fine. I don't need... I get it, you know, but they need to cut corners somewhere, and it's I get it. That's all I'm trying to say. I get it, Bandai. You don't have to explain yourself to me. Okay. I'm gonna do a quick battle between these two, because I think, oh, it's a nice thing to end the episode off on. Ooh, they both got 5. Now let's see if we can get them both, you know, good. Well, they're both off by 1, that's fine. They're both also the same data, I believe, right? I think these are both data. So there we go. Something I've never mentioned, I do like Monodramon's line. That's one thing I didn't like, the fact that like when we meet Ryo and Tamers, I don't think we ever see Monodramon like once in Tamers. I could be wrong, but I don't remember seeing him much. It's kind of disappointing because Justimon's entire line I think is really cool, especially the backstory of it. I would love to do a really cool, like, you know, well done video on Ryo. Well, Angel Baby wins. Sorry, Justimon. Let's do one more battle because I'm in the groove now and I'm talking. I wanted to do a video on Ryo because Ryo has such an interesting backstory, especially when you compare him to other Digimon protagonists, because technically he is a protagonist. He's a protagonist of like the games, but the games are all Japanese exclusive on the WonderSwan, so it's like a double exclusive pretty much because the WonderSwan never came out in America. That he's completely unknown. So like his introduction in Tamers, it was like I'm pretty sure it was like a huge deal to a lot of kids in Japan and a lot of people in Japan in general, because the biggest thing about Tamers is that it's rooted very much in nostalgia of Digimon as a franchise. So including Ryo was like a massive nod to like the fans and like a massive like thing of fan service, especially considering that it continues his story. Okay, one more for the road. God. It continues his story as well, because Ryo is originally from the Adventure timeline, and you even see the back of his head in an episode of O2 in a flashback when Ken gets his Digivice. You do see Ryo in the background, and in one of the games that's also, like, you see that scene play out, like, in real time. So, he is originally from the Adventure universe, and after beating, I think it was Zed Millenniumon or Moon Millenniumon, one or the other, he gets, like, they ask him to, like, grant a wish, and he wishes to go back with his family, but they end up putting him in the Tamer's timeline, and sometime during that, he gets lost in the digital world again, and Monodramon, his partner, gets fused with Millenniumon, which makes Cyberdramon, which is always right. Cyberdramon is, like, scary looking, one, and two, kind of uncontrollable, and he has to, like, rein him in sometimes, because there's that bit of Millenniumon still in him. Oh, you got one win. That's good, buddy. And that's just such an interesting, it's such an interesting thing, and that's, again, a very rough passover of his story, because I think he has like 4 or 5 games, RPGs, where he is the main character. There's a lot of story about Ryo that just a lot of people have no clue about, and I find that kind of sad. I know some of the games have English fan translations. I think like Anode and Cathode, which is his first outing, and I think like 2 other random games, but I don't think all of them are all translated, which is sad. We at least have like the main story beats that we know of, but the games themselves are unplayable if you don't speak Japanese, which is a shame again. But yeah, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Greymon is still alive. Didn't show him, but he is still alive, just in case you guys are wondering. I don't think anyone's too terribly worried about him. No offense, but yeah, he's still alive, and we're still kicking it. We're still here. Stay safe, everyone. You know, things are getting crazy. I should be getting my package Monday, which is really cool. And when it comes in, I'll do an unboxing and stuff, and we'll do a little something different. Not sure when I'm gonna run the device itself, but we'll see. And yeah, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, guys. I really mean that. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Huge shout out to my patrons, Omega Scourge and Casey Joes, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Oh, and if you're like still watching this, just know that if you're not subscribed, you should totally subscribe. And more importantly, if you're watching this, I used to do this a lot. I stopped. I should keep doing it. If you're watching this, you are a part of a very small amount of people that watch all the way to the end of the video. I think like less than 20 sometimes. The rate fluctuates between each episode. But if you're still watching this right now, do me a huge favor. Give me... Crap. I don't know what to tell you guys to do. Give me a blue circle and a yellow circle. I don't know if you can even do that. If you can't do a circle, do hearts. Give me a blue heart and a yellow heart. And a fist for Justimon. I'll see you later. Bye. Peace.